A kid shot my old cat, so I slapped him right across the face and made him cry in pain. A couple of weeks ago, I was babysitting my best friend's brother. I usually can't stand kids, but my friend was on the verge of a breakdown, so I offered to take the kid off his hands so he could finish his art school project and relax. Before anyone asks, they don't come from the most stable of families. Their parents are divorced and barely around to care for either of them. Hence, I offered first because I know my friend has been running himself thin lately. Anyway, I took the kid back to my house because there isn't much to do around here, and I'm a broke student. On the trip back, he was already acting obnoxious, asking me if I ate my dog because I'm Asian, and referring to me as a female every single time we talked. My mom was out running errands and meeting with some of her friends, so it was up to me to watch him. I asked him if he wanted to play a board game or video games, and he said no. I asked if he wanted to kick a football around since I live in the countryside, and there's plenty of space to play around, and he said no. By this point, I had no idea what the kid wanted, so I just kind of let him explore the house a bit, to which he stumbled across my BB gun. I'm from Europe, which is pretty self-explanatory. You don't come across BB guns, airsoft rifles, and such often, so naturally, he was fascinated with it. I explained that I don't use it to shoot, even though I have pellets. I came with the gun, never used them, and that I only keep it around for cosplay reasons. I told him he couldn't shoot it because it was still a semi-dangerous piece of equipment. He threw a full-on tantrum at the ripe age of 11, screaming and crying, yelling and hitting crap, to which, after 5 whole minutes of this, I relented. I told him that he could shoot a few as long as he aimed at a big tree in the garden and only under my supervision. He agrees. I set up the gun. Now, I have 5 cats. One of them is a 12-year-old senior cat who spends his days lying around the garden under patches of sun. He's not slow per se, but he isn't what he used to be. I take the kid out and direct him to the tree. He fires, and all's good. My senior cat is lounging behind the kid, sleeping away and not bothering anyone. The kid turns to me and asks for some water, to which I say, sure, don't fire, I'll be back. As I fill up the glass for him, I hear a loud yowl, like a noisy, pained yowl. I immediately dash outside and see the little cunt pointing the BB gun at my senior cat, who's lying there essentially screeching in agony. He'd shot my cat, and the absolute smug smirk on his face made me lose it. I stormed up to him and slapped him right across the face while simultaneously screaming at him. The waste of space had the gall, the audacity, to collapse on his ass and start crying and hiccuping. I scooped my cat up and cradled him, shushing and petting him as I called my mom and explained the situation, to which she came rushing back home, probably broke a couple of red lights, and took the cat to the vet. He's okay. The pellet didn't perforate into him or damage any organs, just got wedged halfway in the skin, painful and costly nonetheless. At the same time, it landed on me to take the crying kid back home. Nevertheless, there's a reason my best friend is my best friend. He lost it on the kid who thought his big brother was going to comfort him and tell him he didn't do jack crap.